Now I'll show you how to create this ChatGPT flow for your needs from scratch so that you can do that yourself, though you've got my ready done for you templates. But in case you want to do that, I'm going to show you from scratch from the very end. So let's start. Let's go. Now we are here home and we need to click automation section. And here, top right corner, new flow. Click new flow. Start from scratch. We can do it with AI, but we need to start from scratch. And here you've got the channels connected to your ManyChat. You will have only Instagram here as you've connected Instagram, but you can connect Messenger, email, you can do it in Home, Insights, and connect new channels. So let's do it for Instagram. Click Instagram message. Now here we need to type to create our first message where we want people to ask questions, for example. Hey there, GPT bot assistant Lara, how can I help you today? Okay, and here what we need to do. Here we need to add new button. This will be the quick button. The quick button will disappear after the person clicks it, so it's not the permanent button. And we need to ask question. And let's add emoji here with the question mark. Let's go. Okay, let's add some more emojis in here. It's good to add emojis in your messages because you know that messengers, they are really cool with emojis and look better. Okay, so this will be our first step where we suggest assistance. For example, this will be our support flow, okay? Ask question. Now, what we've got to do before the person asks any question that we need to send to ChatGPT, we will need to create two fields, user fields, where we store this information. First field will be where we store the question from our customer, and the second will be the field that will store the response from ChatGPT, and where we can, in this field, we can show the response. So to create this response, let's open up another tab, click Home with the right button and open link in new tab. So now you're opening new ManyChat so that we don't close that tab, okay? You go to Settings section, go down, and here in Automation, Settings, Automation, you need to find Fields. Click Fields, and you go up, New User Field. Click New User Field. Name your user field. First, we will create this user field for question. Let's name it GPT bottom line question. Okay, it will be the text type. You can write a description here and we click create. This is where the question from the person asked to ChatGPT will be saved in this user field. Now we need to create the field where we store the answer from ChatGPT. So let's call it GPT bottom line answer. And this will also be the text field. You click create. Now we've created those fields. You will see them here. I've got a lot of them. So you need to go to GPT answer, GPT question. And you will have, with my templates, you will have already installed GPT input and GPT output, ChatGPT input and ChatGPT output fields. But those created new ones we will use right now for you to know how to do that. Okay, let's go back. Now we created those fields. Let's go back to our uh, flow. And after the person wants to ask question, we need to connect this with the next block. Okay, this will also be Instagram. But here, what we need to use, here we will need to use user input. Okay, let me move a little bit. Okay, here in the bottom, you need to click user input and we need to delete this text block. User input, this is where the person types the text and then this text is saved here in our GPT question field. So after the person types, let's type your question and let's add this emoji. Okay, that's one. On every step, when you create automation, chatbot automation is quite new for the users. So in every message that you give, it's better to say what to do. Type this message here, click this button here, choose the option here, because there will be buttons and a lot of users will not know what to do. Okay, they will want to ask or type or something, but we need them to follow our chatbot script. Okay, and we need to give them the hint and not only the hint, but direct instructions of what to do next. So click this button, type this here, just tell me this, check your options, swipe or something. So everything we want them to do, we need to tell them. So type your question. After they type, this question is saved in ChatGPT question field. Now it's ready here. Let's move next. And what we are doing next step, after they type their question, we need to select actions and you click actions and you will see ChatGPT in here. So, if you don't have it here, you will need to go automation and find it here. Wait a second. Okay, yes, it will be here, ChatGPT. And make request. Click make request. See, it's blank here. And now what we've got to do. Here, there will be our prompt. Our prompt, and we need to input. See, here. Let me move a little bit here. I'm gonna move. Here, you click in this prompt field and you will see this smile and these brackets here. We need to click brackets and find our GPT question field. See, GPT question. This will be the question from users that we need to give to our ChatGPT. And also here, this will be all our prompt. And right here, you will need to give the instructions to ChatGPT what you want it to answer. Like, for example, answer in one sentence if we want our answer to be short. Okay, be friendly, use humor. Let's make our ChatGPT fun. Okay, use humor. Here, if it's support or if it's FAQ for the newbies, these will be different types of prompts. So let's make this a support chatbot for our existing customers. Okay, if they have any questions regarding your products, refund, any questions, any help from you, and you give the instructions how it should respond. For example, you if I want to do this support funnel for my product, refund is for 7 days after the purchase. Okay, for example, I want, if they ask about refunds, all the video instructions are in the document. options. And what else do I need? Okay, you think about all the issues that can happen with your product, okay? And then you type them here, but very shortly. So it should be in 3, 4, 5 short sentences because this prompt will be delivered, or all of this prompt will be given to ChatGPT. Then it generates the response depending on this prompt and gives it back. And we have 10 seconds for this to happen, okay? If the prompt is too big, ChatGPT will not have enough time to work with this prompt to generate the answer and to give it back to ManyChat. And then it will fail, okay? We will not deliver the response. So let it be short and okay, let it be this way. We can add something later after we test it. And here in ChatGPT response, we need to find GPT answer field. This is where the answer will be stored. Now we need to click advanced settings. DaVinci V3, this is what we're going to use. We're not changing anything in here. Maximum tokens, let's put 400 because as I already explained, it 1,000 tokens is 4,000 characters. This will be enough for the one response will take probably less than 100 tokens, but still we need to give it more freedom for not to stop in the middle of the answer. Okay, and these tokens, it's ChatGPT will not use all of these 400. Okay, it will use as much as it needs, but it will count the tokens of the prompt of the that we sent to it and the tokens of the response together every time, every single time. Okay, and the temperature. If you wanted to be more precise to what you gave here in the prompt, we use lower temperature. If you wanted to be more creative, but still depending on this prompt that you gave it, we need to give more temperature. So let it be 05, and when you test, you can play with it. You can play with the prompt after testing to see if it responds as you wish, okay, asking different questions. And then you will need to play with the temperature. And now we click save. Okay, what we're doing next? After we did that, we need to set condition. And now in this condition, what we need to do? We need to check check if our custom user field, and now we need to select chat GPT answer. Now we need to check if this field where we store the answer from ChatGPT, if it has any value, see, has any value, we need to click this. What it does, we send this response to our request to ChatGPT with the help of IP that we have already installed. In this action block, we set all the data that we want to send to ChatGPT. And once the user types the question, this block activates and sends the prompt to ChatGPT. And now we also need to set the delay, smart delay, for 10 seconds. Why 10 seconds? 10 seconds is the time that takes, it's a default time that ChatGPT has with the connection with ManyChat. So if the response takes more than 10 seconds, then it's not going to be delivered. Okay, and this is the default time that we need to use. That's why after this action block, we set the delay in 10 seconds. Then this condition checks if this ChatGPT answer field has already any value. If there's any value, that means that the answer is already there in that field. And we can give it out to our here. If there's any value, we can give it out the response to our person, linked user. Okay, now in this text block, we need to select these brackets. In these brackets, we again select this GPT answer field, and you can use emoji. This will be the field. You may not add any text in here because this will be the response. This will be that one sentence that ChatGPT will send. You can add emoji here, like this one. Here's your answer. Okay. In case this field doesn't have any value yet in 10 seconds, let's wait for 10 more seconds. Let's copy this smart delay. Then this red button, this what happens in case the field doesn't have any value. We wait for 10 more seconds. Then we copy this condition again. The chatbot checks if the field has any value again. In case in 10 more seconds it has some value, we connect it with this block and give out the answer. In case it doesn't have any value, we send this message. Okay, Instagram message. Oops, or sorry. I can't respond, or I can't answer your question. Your question, and let's put our field, the question, in brackets. And here we add our GPT question field, where we show the question that was asked. It will be in the brackets. And what would you like to do next? And we give the option here, add text, ask you question. Let's put question mark in here. Or, for example, contact human, okay? In case they really need the answer in ChatGPT, either the connection was broken, either something happened, it happens. This is the programming, all that stuff, the big connections, updates, it happens, okay? And we need to give the person the option, contact human, okay? Here we, or if you want your, your ChatGPT not to give the avatar and you want people to think that it's the person who they contact with, now we need to give not the human, okay, don't put human, we need to contact manager. Okay, let it be contact manager. Okay. Let's put it here. Okay, done. In case, okay, here we also need to give the option after we give the response. Now we need to give the option as question, or in case they got the answers to their question, I'm good. For example, like this, okay? And we need to think what to do with this. In case they want to ask new questions, we need to return in the beginning here. But what we've got to do, we need to do it here. Before we ask new question, in case they want to do this, we don't want to build this from scratch again. We will return them to this question where they type their question, then the procedure happens again. The request is sent to ChatGPT. We get the answer and we give out this answer, or we give out this message in case something happens. So we need to return, but We have our fields, and those fields are already full with the answer, with the question first, and with the answer from ChatGPT. First, before that happens, we need to clear those contact fields, and we need, from our first block, we need to move this connection and select actions. In the action block, we need to select content data and clear user field. Clean. Here, we need to select GPT answer. Okay, let it be first GPT question. GPT question. And new action below action, same clear user field. You already have it here. And now we need to select GPT answer. So both fields need to be cleaned before they go and ask new question. After this, okay, let's move it here so it looks better. And after this, when they want to ask new question, we connect this with this action field. Now we don't go to the question itself first, but we clean these these fields, user fields, and only after that the bot asks new question. Now we connect ask new question from here too, and this way the person can ask as many questions as she wants, and we don't need to build new blocks. So this small part in here, it will show you how to do that. We're going to test it soon. Okay, what we're going to do in case the person wants to contact manager or says I'm good. If the person says I'm good, here you can give your build Instagram, and now you can give your offer. Cool, for example. Great to know. No, you got all the questions answered. Okay, and you can add more emojis in here. Now I'd like to suggest book a call with me. Book a call with me. Click below to insert your spot. Okay, and now we need to ask button. We need to add buttons, sorry. Okay. Oh, here you click open website, you add your calendar, copy link, and you go back here and insert your calendar, click done, or insert your website if you want them to visit your website, if you want them to be registered for your webinar or anything else. So this is the offer you send after the questions are answered. Okay, what we have here, one cool function that you can use, Ask AI. Click Ask AI, and for example, we want to improve this text and make it more marketing. And you click Improve, and now see, oh, it's ready. And we click Apply, see the text has been improved, and that looks cool. Now we delete this field. It's some invalid field. We can insert first name in here, cool. And here in the brackets, you can find first name. First name that is in a person's Instagram will be inserted here. And now this block is ready. What we've got to do with this contact manager block in case they want to contact human. Here we do actions. In the action block, we want to, okay, contact data, attack, no, not this one, automation, and here we need to sublet field. We simply use check. in live chat. Mark conversation is open, so that this conversation is open in your many chat, and your manager or you can find this conversation. Next action will be live chat and notify SMEs. For example, those people who are added as managers in your many chat, they will receive this notification once, and you here can insert this once to ask a question, answer SF. This message will be sent to the emails of your manager or you, and you will get this notification. And now, after you've been notified, you send this message, Instagram to or our manager has already got the notification and on the way to help you. Thanks for your patience. Okay. This will be the message the person receives after contact manager. The manager will get this notification that the person wants to ask the question, and the person gets this message. Now we've got this flow ready, and now what we're gonna do? Click set live after this. Now we need to activate it with trigger. Let's make it DM keyword. Message is okay. And now what we're gonna do? Give some keyword to it. Let's make 765 GPT. Okay. So that it's not the word that you regularly use in your conversations. And click create. Now we're going to test it. I'm going to my Instagram profile. Before that, sorry, okay, this is my personal profile. And you will need to go to another profile, not the one that is connected to your ChatGPT. I take my phone and go to this profile that I want to test from my personal profile. I find my work profile, and now I need to insert this keyword to start the automation. Was it, wait a second, I'm going to see 765 GPT. Let's get back here. 765 GPT. Okay, and I activate. See, the chatbot is already here. Now I need to click Ask Question button. See, and type your question. How can I get the refund? And let's wait for it to respond. It's going to take 10 seconds or maybe a little bit more. And now we will see if we got this answer. Okay, no problem. Just follow the instructions in the document and you'll have your refund within 7 days. Okay, that's cool. Sounds not bad. That's what I gave it, the instruction I gave it. But if I wanted to be more precise, for example, how to get the refund, I give more instructions and more information in the prompt that I set here. Wait a second. Too many tabs open. Where was it? Somewhere here. Too many tabs. And now, see, it works. If I have questions, I'm good. Yeah. Now I've got this message. See, it's not shown here on the desktop version, the last message that we used, but it works. So I've got it on my phone. See, this one. And now it works. So you need to test, to play with this ChatGPT funnel and see how it works, train it, and test how it responds. If it doesn't respond as you wish, okay, here it is. If it doesn't respond as you wish, you need to go back to your action block and request and type more information here in the prompt. But remember to keep it short. up to 5 sentences, 6 sentences. You can also, with the prompt, you can also play a little bit and see, sorry, adding one more sentence at a time, click save, and then set live and activating chatbot again, and see how many sentences it takes you before it stops generating response. For example, if you add one more sentence, then one more sentence again, one more sentence, you will see how much sentences it's okay for ChatGPT to be in that 10-second window to respond to you and to work with the prompt and give out the response. So that's how it works, and you can use it. Don't forget to click update every time you do any changes. This is the simple flow. It's very similar to the flow I gave you with the template. You can use any of them, and you can build more flows like this for any type of stuff you want to automate in your business. That works really cool for any selling digital products, booking more calls, registering people to your webinars, challenges, even for e-commerce business. That's perfectly well, and that will save you a lot of time.